Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance, get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
All right. Bitcoin, 99,000. All right, guys, hold up real quick. I got to do something while we're here. I know we just started. I know we just woke up. Or maybe I just woke up. But I didn't wake up. I haven't even taken a nap. I've been up the whole time. I have a really good story to tell you. But before I do that, I got to look up something. There it is. Let me see what it says here. It says the International Tamale Festival is happening. So let's see what it says. The 32nd annual Indio International Tamale Festival in Indio, California is going to be December 7th and 8th. I am off on the 7th, so I'm definitely going to be there on the 7th. So the 7th of December from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Who knows? Free admission, free parking, free all of it. You'll be able to eat all the tamales in the world. They'll have the wrestling out there. They always do the lucha libre wrestling. They'll have free ice skating, which is new to me. It takes over the whole city of Indio, the whole downtown center. And it's pretty massive. A couple thousand people there. But it's good times. So that's where I'll be doing a giveaway for everybody for the channel, for GameStop and for all of us. So I had to go look it up, just so you know. I knew I was going to go. Because I didn't even care what day it was. I'm going to go anyway. All right. So welcome back. Whew, let's get it right, guys. Okay. Hi, guys. How you been? Oh, shit. It's been that kind of day for me. I'm extremely exhausted. New hours. It's holiday hours. So we're doing 24 hours. You know, the building's open for 24 hours. Everybody's buying pumpkin pies, baking, doing our best. And me, I had to wake up a little later. Still woke up early. My body still used to the 2 o'clock. Now I'm going in at 6, 4-hour difference. Doesn't seem like a lot to you guys, but for me, now I have to go rush across town, get my son right after school, then rush back home. And then what did I miss? Did I even get a headline or two? Did I get to hear anything? That's the hardest part. But I'm in front of you today, so I just want to say good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Here's a chart for you. Yes, thank you. All right, guys, let's pick it up. Okay, listen, we're going to talk about a couple of things on charts. We're going to talk about 2 companies in Pacific today. We're going to talk about GameStop, and we're also going to talk about MicroStrategies, okay? I have a very bearish stance on one, very bullish stance on the other. The bulls being with GameStop. I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering why MicroStrategies is down by so much and why it's going to keep falling down. I have it falling all the way down to 250, 200 flat. Definitely 250. But I'll tell you how we get there. I'll tell you why it's going there, and I'll explain everything I can. Now, when it comes to GameStop, well, I think GameStop is going to $2,000 a share. I think they're totally wrong about this stock. I think it's the greatest thing ever known to man. I think we're in a really good spot here. If you guys see, we're now flirting back with the previous, which would be March and February timeframe on the monthly chart of 2021. We're right back into the thick of it, guys. You're at the top side now. Where we're at here at $27, you're at the top side of when you would have bought it over the last 3 years. So yes, I would say more than 50% of investors are averaging up now that they're buying at these levels. 27.78 right now in the after hours, 27.82 during the day. The average 3-day average volume on this stock is 10 million shares, and guess what? We traded 10 million right on average. Only 2% of the float actually traded, and right now, no catalyst, no news, no anything, and it's just going. It's just going because it needs to go. It has nowhere to go but up. But as you can see, in this triangle here, it actually touched the top of it, and it's going to come right in here in the middle, and that's when we're going to get earnings. We're going to go sideways a little, but you'll see exactly where you're headed coming up real soon. I called this show the Roaring 20s, and the reason why I called this show the Roaring 20s, it wasn't just because the stock is $20. You know, guys, I'm not a historian. I'm not this, this Rhodes Scholar. I'm just a dude with a mic and a camera. And I grew up reading almanacs. I grew up reading encyclopedias, and I learned a lot of useless knowledge, as some would call it. But all that useless knowledge has prepared me for what I'm doing today. And I can carry a conversation with anyone. I can pull from other things, other walks of life, all the experience. And the 1920s was the Roaring 20s. It was called the Roaring 20s because a couple of different reasons. One was because the U.S. economy was started to boom with the invention of household appliances, aviation, automobiles, indoor plumbing, a lot of things that were being developed at that time. And with the majority of soldiers coming home after World War I, you then saw an investment from the U.S. across the board. They invested into, European countries. And it was like a way of giving back after tearing apart these countries. But everyone's trying to build infrastructure for roads, for cars. So the number one companies back then was a company like Ford. You had aviation going on with the Lindenberg and everyone flying across bodies of water as they tried. I believe the invention of you had radio and you had movies going. So it was a hell of a time to be alive. A lot of them call it the Golden 20s. A lot of them call them the Roaring 20s. And, I try to think about it in my light, like, is this history repeating itself? We're 100 years removed from that time frame, but we're coming out of these conflicts. We're coming out of a pandemic. Back then in the 20s, believe it or not, the number one drug sold was penicillin. They were forming a way of how to get past these sicknesses. So you had all these technological advances. You had everything going on for you in the 20s. And then because of 29, because of the stock crash, because of the blitz on the market, you then saw a really rough year or three for the world. And the U.S. economy affects the world. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't want to be the doomsday guy. But if you're doomsday prepping right now, I hope you're buying GameStop. Because for whatever reason, when the markets are down, GameStop's up. Now, I'm not insinuating anything. I'm not implying anything. I'm stating a fact. Let me show you something. Let me show you something that makes total sense right now. Other than the fact that Bitcoin's at $98,000, let me show you something. This is MicroStrategies. And you guys see MicroStrategies on the monthly chart, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. Like it looks like it's at a pace that you can't keep up with. And this is because Bitcoin explodes, right? And if you don't know, this company's fully invested into Bitcoin to the tune of hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. But it has a market cap of $80 billion right now, and that's because it's fallen flat on its face. This company has fallen. It was $100 billion today. This company was worth $543 a share, and now this is what happens today. The biggest drop from 543 all the way down to 397, massive market cap drop, all because Citron Research did a paper. Citron Research published an article and said, why am I buying MicroStrategy? Because they're buying Bitcoin when I can just buy ETFs that contain Bitcoin already. I no longer need to buy the underlying asset of something just because they're invested with crypto. Why not go buy crypto itself? Okay, you don't want to? Go put a company behind it. But the reason why I told you this thing's going to fall down all the way from 408 right down after, it's coming down even further, is because when I look at this chart and I look for the rhyme and the reason behind it, you can see that previously in 2001 it had a run, 2000 all the way up here and then drop back all the way down to nothing. Now, as it's come all the way through, you now found this really tight area here. You found this landing spot. This landing spot here is going to be back in 2021, but this landing spot puts it around $80 a share. If we step it up to the next consolidation level, it's right here before the massive run on this stock. So go to the weekly. You're looking at these levels here, and you're saying, where's it coming back down to? Well, guess what? If you're shorting this stock, you're looking at around 180 to 150. I don't see it stopping. I don't think you can stop it. Whenever you have a run like this, just like face up, you just run straight up to the sky. This is MOAS, essentially, right? This is a random turn on the stock, and you have to come crashing down. This stock, guys, just so that we're clear, just 2 months ago was trading at 134. It's now 543. 3x goes all the way to the sky. It runs with Bitcoin, and then Citron says, well, wait a minute. Why are we running it like it is Bitcoin? Right? There's still a company behind this. Okay, let's settle this shit down. Because guess what? Like I've told all of you, you don't get to have value until you sell. You don't get value out of crypto until you sell it and or you leverage it. You borrow against it. That's it. And the interest rates to borrow money right now are sky high. Thank you, Janet Yellen. Thank you. Well, I was going to say Gary Gensler, but it's Jerome Powell. You know, I get excited about Gary Gensler announcing that he's going to get the hell out of here. So he's going to retire the day Trump goes into office. Good. But this is how stocks run. This is the life of them. If you're going to run straight up to the sky, gap up, gap up, gap up, there has to be a rodeo. There has to be a rope to lasso you down and say, okay, we're getting back down to these levels. So it definitely can retract all the way back down. I can see it happening for this stock in this company. But the reason why I talk about it to you, like I do GameStop, is because GameStop has this run where it takes off out of the zone and then it comes right back to the zone, right? So you had to know it took off out of here straight up, right? Boom. Well, come back down. Let's find that common ground. Let's keep it up. But you're going to melt right back up to where you were. No matter if you took off face up and come face down, you're going to end up right back to where you were. And that's exactly what GameStop's going to do. We will trade for $100 a share, and it will be off of no news. It will be off of no catalyst. It'll just be off of the life and breath of this stock. That's what I'm looking at right now. Something like that where those companies, they have nothing behind them. More power to you. Are we in the roaring 20s right now, guys? We might be. This might be the AI push of your lifetime. But like I told you, there were things behind that. Women were able to vote for the first time. There was so much going on during that time frame that the people forget. People forget the invention of Universal Studios, Disney. Everything happened during the 20s. Right? Even baseball took off. But if you're not familiar with the Follies, the show itself, and the older crowd that were tap dancing and performing back in the 20s, it all still stands put today. I mean, hell, even if I'm not mistaken, even the Empire State Building was built in the 20s. Like, there was technological advances. There was a lot of stuff going on. So go look around you today and ask yourself what's really happening with what that decade did for us. And then you go look at what this decade's doing for us today. That's what you have to ask yourself. So I'm just letting history repeat itself, and I stay out of it. But I knew that there was those flapper girls back then. What do you got now? Megan Thee Stallion. You know, the same deal. And then you guys can call it what you want. I saw that and thank you so much for everybody writing back. Wasn't MSTR part of the 2020 meme stock pump? You know what's crazy about that, Kyoto? Everybody's been telling me to buy them over this last 2 weeks. Did you know that they had a 40% buy rate from retail over the last week? Retail bought the top of that damn company because everybody started pumping it and pushing it. MSTR ran up this last week and everybody bought the top. They rug pulled you in one day from 5+ all the way down to 397. I'm telling you now, it's going even lower. I'll be here. I'll remind you. But I'm looking at it just like you would. This is embarrassing. By the way, the 1920s, the giant estate I'm working on right now was built in 1885. Crazy seeing how big things were built back then. Yeah, Michael, it's wild how people built, and they're still up. But wait a minute, women can vote? Yes. Yes, they can. No chance. There we go. Have you seen Path of Exile 2's early access content? I have not. It's hard for me to play a game right now, guys. Really get involved in it. I've been playing TFT since I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. Guess who called me? My boy Almo called me. Wake me up. He says, yo, Marantz, you ready for work? I said, no. I don't work till 6, bro. God damn. But I'm up. Let me take a shower. I played some TFT. I felt good about it. But thank you for the support of the channel. I see there was a super chat somewhere. I didn't get to see who it was from. Oh, Foxter. Foxter won, bro. That dude's, he's putting everybody to shame. This dude's always doing his best for the show, and I just say thank you in advance. That's it. Good evening, everybody. I saw Carter's Corner Pocket live stream earlier. Really good information that they were talking about. But my point was, hey, man, wasn't dancing invented in the 20s? And I'm just saying it, bro, because the Titanic, they sunk. Well, they were trying to dance, but I saw some girls out there dancing back in the day, didn't I? I don't know, man. My point is, it could all come crashing down tomorrow, come crashing down the next year and or the next decade. I'll still be here. I will. You know, I really don't understand why the media gets all excited about Bitcoin at 100,000, but they weren't saying shit when it was down at 25, 30, 40, 50. Literally, weren't saying a damn thing, but now it's everything. So, GameStop's $100 and beyond. Yeah, absolutely. I feel that. I feel that way about GameStop. And I feel the announcements are coming our way for GameStop. But let's go ahead and look at this chart really quick. Here's the monthly. We're within it. Let's go ahead and look at the weekly. And when we look at the weekly here, you see that we're bouncing off of this time frame here, and we hit the top of this other wedge. These are the 4 weeks in a row. We'll get our 5th week starting next week. Now, if we retract back down and we get thick in here, then we know we're going to go sideways all the way up until this announcement time frame, which is going to be, you know, earnings will come out, then Christmas will come out, and then, you know, who knows what GameStop could announce from now until then. But this stock should be stepping out of this Dorito here. We already had a breakthrough on some of the charts, like the daily. We're pushing these levels, and we're right there to push it again the day before. I just don't know how far we're going to end up going sideways. I mean, we're still within the windows here. The 30-minute, no difference, 10-minute, and the 5-minute. And then the 5-minute looked kind of good for me today. I mean, go all the way down to 27.18, then have a V-like recovery, go sideways, walk me down. We're still there at 27.82. It's pretty strong for us, man. I'm telling you guys. I like it that we're up here. We're up here at this level right now, 27, because what would you have to read or feel to let GameStop come down some? You know, earnings comes in, they're already pricing in earnings. Okay, so you come in at me, and you know what, guys? Let me ask you something. How many of you guys are going to get deterred and pissed off, you know, in 2 weeks when GameStop announced earnings and the stock comes down to 25? I'm like, so? I'm still up, and I'm going to be up because 25 is higher than 22. 27 is higher than 25. And we're like, really? We know that, Marantz. No. You really got to see it for what it is and step back for a long time. So I'm 200 IQ. That's cool. I'm glad the cycle is repeating both on GME and in real life. 1920s, 2020s. Roaring 20s, roaring kitties. I'm down with that. I really am. Okay, so that was the bulk of the headlines for this today. You know, it was about this MicroStrategy bullshit, and then everybody else was just sitting back and waiting to see, you know, Nvidia recover, which they kind of did, kind of didn't. They were battling back. But for me, it's a sideways day. We've had these days before. I don't really get caught up into them. Let me go ahead and show you the other stuff we can do today. So let's go for it. Here's GameStop, and here's your trading cards on GameStop, guys. You guys know I go to the webpage. I see what they have available to us. Let's go check it out. So some cards here. Looks like more Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards, not bad. There's a damn... See these promo cards? That's where all the money is. It's a Genie card that's signed. I don't know. Who's this? Derek Carr downtown? Nobody wants that trash. Oh, a 10. PSA 10. I guess they do. Jamar Chase. I mean, that's a solid guy. Charizard. That's a nice card right there, bro. PSA 8? Wow. All right, 3,300 cards, guys. 3,321. That's how many cards are there. I know GameStop had a Black Friday deals. Here they are. They're all in front of you. Some of my friends are shopping out there at GameStop all damn week. Some people are buying consoles. Some people are buying everything. But look at these cards here on the page here. They have Jaden Daniels already. PSA 10 rookie card. Jaden Daniels. It's right there. 2 different ones. Pretty cool. You also have Caleb Williams rookie card. Not bad. So they know what's what I want in my heart. They put it up here in front of you, which is not too bad for these guys. Clayton Kershaw rookie card. Holy shit, $264. That's pretty nice. There it is. There's the Raptor 8. There's some holiday sweaters, guys. Don't forget. You're gonna find a reason to shop at GameStop. I'm with you, but they're gonna be releasing new Pokemon cards come January, and that's still quarter 4. So quarter 4 is the money making year, guys. It's time to go spend money to shop. Let's do it now. Civilization 7. That's what I want. God, I want that game. I think I want to play it. I have no idea what it's about. It's like a you build the game, you play. I just want to play one of those strategy games where you build a city and you do all that. Wow, new Chroma collection coming in for PS5s. Wow, those are awesome. They're available soon. The Indigo's available now. Pearl's available now. Teal is coming. Wow, I like that. That looks cool. I did see that the PlayStation 5 30th year edition came out, and people started buying those. Then you did see some hit pieces online somewhere. People are promoting videos of bullshit, but you know what? I'm used to all the hit pieces. Doesn't matter. I did walk into a GameStop, and they did tell me that I get 2 for 1 on clearance items. So clearance items are 2 for 1. Tell me if that's still the case. I'll let you know, but that's what I saw. That's what I read. But they're already doing their Black Friday. It's good to go right now. So plenty of games. If you miss some, remember that the new games are not being released right now. They front loaded this whole year on software. All the game makers, they didn't have anything on the back end. Black Ops is one thing, but I know what they're prepping for. I don't know what they have coming, but you're at the tail end of the cycle. People eventually start buying it once you mark it down in price. I did see the Xbox came down $50, but there's just a lot in front of you. You have a Nintendo Switch 2 coming out in 2025. So there's a lot to look forward to there. And then, of course, Ryan Cohen, whatever he chooses to announce what he's going to do next, being the chairman of the board, being the chief investment officer, and being the CEO of GameStop, Ryan Cohen is the best man for the job. Hey, as far as markets go, guys, yes, markets, they came out on top, but you're still just dealing with the tech market. That's all it is. So thanks again, Benjamin, for the support of the channel, whatever it is. If you guys have any questions, I can answer questions as we go. But this is going to be quick live shows. You guys can I just break it down for you? I'm going to tell you right now why my live streams might be 30 minutes to an hour in that time frame. And you guys can feel sorry for me later, or you guys can look at my history. This is the busiest time of my year. It is Christmas. It is Thanksgiving, and it is unforgiving. I don't sleep. I barely get a day off. I get Thanksgiving off, and then I get one more other day off. But you know how you would get a holiday? I don't get the paid holiday. Other employees do. I don't. That's just part of being a salaried employee. But these are the sacrifices you make for your family. And I've learned to go with no sleep for so long, for 4 years. But I'm sleeping like a baby right now. And you should too. GameStop's undefeated. It's not $10. It's not $7. It's not $20. It's up there at $30 right now, and battling for 30 is a really good feeling for me. These moments where we're like, I'm the catalyst, and GameStop's running to 40 tomorrow, or whatever. I'll say it every day. GameStop's mow ass tomorrow, but you see what they're doing. You see the manipulation of markets and of trends and of the top. I was uncovering it last night, and I really did some brainstorming. I was like, okay, NVIDIA invest into ARM invest into the other company. That investment's not going so well, so what does NVIDIA do? They go invest into that company so that ARM can make it out on top, and then ARM makes it on top. Guess what? Their investment goes up. It's like you're propping up your own investments, and it's reflecting to the bottom line, so everybody's winning. It's a fail way. You can't lose. It's like, you want to win? Invest into something that you already invested in. Invest into the companies that are investing into the ones you're investing in. So it's awesome. It's awesome to know that that's what they're doing, because when GameStop starts putting their money to work, and you start seeing how they do it, I hope and pray SEC doesn't come looking for them. I heard that Mark Rowan left Hong Kong to go meet up with Donald Trump for the secretary or the Treasury position. We'll see. We'll see. Working at a retail store during Thanksgiving and Christmas must be crazy. Kyoto, working is one thing, right? It's more than working. It's running a business. Running a business, a multi-million dollar business, and there's so many moving parts, and there's so many people that rely on you, and it all starts with waking up. You got to wake up on time, and you got to get there, or else hundreds of employees don't get to work, and all those things you have to remember. The responsibility of you. I remember waking up and thinking I missed the clock once, like, oh, I missed it. That hasn't been the case. For years, I wake up paranoid. Do you guys know that to be invested in the stock market and to be successful in life, this is what I've learned for myself is I have this thing I call it a healthy paranoia, and this healthy paranoia keeps me balanced. It keeps me grinding. It keeps me wanting. I'm never comfortable. I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the whole deal. So, healthy paranoia. Wake up at 1 a.m, go, damn, I got to be up in an hour. Okay, let me go back to bed. Boom. I got to wake up in 30 minutes. Has it been an hour? Damn, has it been 30 minutes? Like, I'm constantly on that trip. And then when you get there, you're constantly filling your pockets. Do I got my radio? Do I got my phone? Do I got my keys? Okay, boom. Do I have this? Do I have that? You're just constantly, and trying to figure it out. But, I used to do that a lot on other walks of life. But do your best. Do your best. And if your best deems you worthy of a spot somewhere, then that's what you're doing. Not marrying to the stock. Pikachu, I think you don't understand us. You want to get into my head like that. I don't understand. Being annoying is one thing, right? But you're clearly uneducated. Clearly uneducated. And when you can be deceived and you can be tricked or you can be manipulated, that tells you a lot about yourself. Like you bought AMC stock. It's rather embarrassing. It's like marrying a woman that you know that doesn't love you. You see, you say, I'm married to the stock, right? I'm married to GameStop. I am. And one day we'll get a divorce. Or one day we won't. But either way, through sickness and in health, that's me and GameStop. Right? I'm not going to sell her off when she's not doing so well. I'm going to pick her up. Matter of fact, I'm going to put more of investment to her. More time, energy, and money. Because you never know. She might flourish into something that you've always wanted. Pikachu, you subscribe to this channel. You own GameStop. You come in here and you troll because you're bored at life. Because somebody actually says your name, someone actually talks to you. Imagine if I was a YouTuber that didn't read the chat and didn't want to talk to you. Then what would you have in life? What kind of person would you be? How would your life be? How boring would your life be tonight? Don't sell and watch like a hawk. Correct. Fitty one. Thank you, guys. Guys, Ron, don't say 741. I don't have time for that nonsense. Why do they always tell us to sell GameStop and buy stocks at crypto that pumped hundreds of % already? XRP just wanted to ask. Sorry. Yeah, XRP is a terrible investment. Any of those cryptos are a terrible investment. Show the charts. Yeah. I actually had something else to look at while I was with you guys, other than the fact that we're winning at all costs. Like literally winning at all costs. This is where GameStop's going to end up. Like, watch this. This this area here for GameStop should come in here, crack around, and we should step out soon. When we step out, it's going to be way up here. You have this new level, and you'll fall back down, right? And this is where everybody's going to be writing the articles and talking the bullshit. GameStop needs to, you need to sell. You should have took profits. Oh, that's what I do. And then GameStop's going to go sideways, like around right here in the 40s, okay? But what you'll remember about all of this is that this is your actual cup. This is the cup, and this is the handle from this previous one way over here. So I gotta learn how to click on this thing more often. So you're literally gonna go from here, go down a little bit, and then we're gonna tick up out of here. Tick off. Be your cup handle right there. And that's what you're gonna have. And then from there, you're going to be able to go sideways, be in here, still eligible for the S&P 500. You're going to have some hell of earnings. You're going to have great earnings, okay? Great earnings. Phenomenal. It's going to go up again. And by this time, we're talking about next year, you're already going up into a whole nother world. And then they're going to announce a dividend. They're going to announce, partnerships. They're going to announce earnings. They're going to announce S&P 500. That's what you have looking forward to your stock right now. And you know what I'm going to do for all you guys out there? I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to move this. You're going to see this drawing on here, on the daily chart, on the weekly chart. You're going to see this. And let's see if I'm right or wrong. I've been wrong before. Hell yeah, I've been wrong before. I don't care. I think we're there. I think we test it back again. Then you have your bigger cup right here and another handle over here and then take off again. Who knows? Who knows, bros? This is 3 years into nothing. Screenshotting it because that's just amazing art. It's inevitable, bros. You love the lines. No ripple, no nipple. That's what the hell? No ripple, no XRP. Simple. Yes. Man. And here's the other part about this damn stock right now that I'm really loving. Okay? I'm going to show you guys right now. Let's change the color. Let's just change the color for us. Let's go gold. We like gold. We are gold. So you're going to be way down here on the stock, okay? That was the previous support. But if you come up here, right here, we're still way out here from that bounce. You can still come way over here and leave it alone. Like, we're nowhere near as if the water's still rising and we're still climbing the mountain. We're way past the bottom of the $9, $9.99 is what they called it. So with this grind, you literally will see $26, $25 next year come December. Minimum. You're never going to come below that. I'm never going to come below this. We just keep going. But the other part about this trend line is that you still have the top of this over here. You have the top. And this top currently matches with this line, but we could match it with this. We can go across. We can do it however you want to do it. I don't care. Let's just call it a day right there. Okay? That means you're going to come up and you're going to touch the top of that chart. That's the other side of the cup. You're going to push it. You're going to be right around there. It might be, $54 a share. Come up. This is all organic. This is not a rocket. This is not, this is not manipulation. This is not roaring kitty, as they say. No, this is just you. You guys are literally going to come up. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's not. It's not, because we formed the bottom. We found the bottom at 995. We found where you could bounce. We had a true bounce, and we went in. Remember, that bounce caused the rocket up. And that rocket up was instant. You literally touched the bottom, and you took it all the way to the top. Pre-market and all. 80-something bucks a share, you were peaking. They go, oh, no, go back down. We said, okay, go back up. What did Ryan do? Ryan did the best thing ever. He infused liquidity back into the markets. And institutional ownership has increased at GameStop, and they're going to keep buying in as much as they can. They can't buy what you guys think they can. They can't come in and, I really like this stock, I'm buying 5%. That's not how their books work. They're not allowed to. 100 billion market cap is the first genuine, inevitable orgasmic milestone. Yeah, organic. It says AT is not GameStop, but according to ChatGPT and Gemini, it's both overlooked and undervalued. Dan Cooper, thanks again for saying something that we didn't ask for, just out of nowhere. Like, Dan Cooper, it's wild to me. You haven't ever typed in this chat a day in your life, and then you just show up and you say some dumb shit. Is your name Dream Chaser or Dan Cooper? What is it? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Why do you keep trying to pump random? I don't understand these guys. Holding GameStop with diamond hands must be the way. That's all I'm going to say on that. Let's have and go, y'all. Already know what time it is. Yes, Stacks, thanks. We're going to be Darth Showers a lot. That's his name. I'm really not going to get rid of that drawing. I'm going to keep it right where it's at, but I think this is where we're headed. And the chat tells me so. The chart tells me so. Look at this. Look at that. It's just a monster-ass chart to go across, up, up, and up. We might even end up way over here somewhere. Even if we do, you're looking at next year, 2026, and you're over $40. I'm still going to be here, guys. Because right here, I mean, this is 2025. This is May, right after earnings. March, right after earnings. And you had quarter four earnings, and it's huge profits, $300 million and $5 billion in the bank. Boom, this shit's going to be way up here. I'm telling you. Look at, man, can I move it a little bit? Can I move it over just a tad? I think, will it let me? It won't let me, huh? Damn. I wanted to move it over just a tad because it's actually going to be like right around, it's going to be right around here when it goes up. It's going to be right here. So it might go sideways, and then up. Just really aggressive. But hey, hedge funds are going to get blown up. People are getting margin called as we speak. That's just the way it happens. Unless Warren decides to buy on fundamentals randomly any day now, yeah. You know, people said something to me. They said there's no way that Warren Buffett's going to buy GameStop. That's what somebody told me. And I don't know if they didn't read what I wrote. I said, I'm going to manifest it. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I'm just going to make it happen, right? Me, little old me. And I've learned that Warren Buffett's going to buy GameStop. Sorry to tell you this. You know, people are going to invest with Ryan Cohen for a long time because he's 30-something and he's a billionaire, and he did it the right way. That's what's going to happen. So, when it all goes down, I think I need to go to GameStop anyway and check out to see if my cards are back in. I got to go back. I go about once every 3 days anyway. I'm ready to get my cards out of the shop. And it's not that I'm going to keep them and give them away or anything like that. I've told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade them in. But I just want to see them and take a picture just so I know what happened. Maybe, you know, me turning in cards like that. You know, the Shohei Ohtani, everybody's telling me I got to keep it because it's such a rare card, and there's only 100 in the world, 99 in the world. And it's sweet looking, man. Damn, that card looks. But the Brock Bowers, you know, on red, it looks good. Plus, he'll be doing the Trump dance. You know, guys, if you ever want your value to go up, just go do the Trump dance, and your value's going to go up. Someone's at my door. Let me see what's up. Hey, do you guys live this life where there's like packages at the door? Like for no damn reason, there's just packages at the door. Like I didn't ask for the package. Yeah. Yeah, my dogs are ridiculous. That's all I can tell you. Grade that baby. Yeah, that's it. I'm like 30 minutes behind. You're okay. Never the old videos for the cards. There we go. John 3:16. What are your thoughts on Archer Aviation? I have no idea what you're talking about. If it's not GameStop, I don't talk about it. Truth, just facts. I mean, realistically, I talk about other stuff, but not that. You guys want to know what my life is like? So there's this store called Kennedy Store. It's a small, little convenience store. When I say small, it's the size of a house. I think it actually is a house. They make food in the back. The kitchen closes at 4 o'clock. I had no idea. My wife called me up. I was on my way home with my son, and she goes, "Hey, I'm hungry." I said, "Mama, don't worry about it. I'll get you Kennedy's. I'll get you a burrito." I didn't know the kitchen closed at 4. I got there at 4:24. And I walked in, and I'm like looking in the kitchen, completely clean. It's clean. It's spotless. And everyone's gone. And I looked at the guy at the counter. I'm like, "Yo, man, kitchen closes at 4?" I had my son with me. Okay? And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "Damn, man." I said, "Man, we are hungry." I said, "Let me ask you something, bro. You guys got any burritos in the back? You guys got any food on layaway? You got anything behind the counter? You got the X? You got some leftovers?" And he looked at me and he goes, "Matter of fact, I got an order that didn't get picked up." Oh, I got a phone call. I gotta take this phone call. So let's see what it is. Hello. Yeah, what's up? All right. It was work. There you go. Anyway, guy says to me, I say, "Hey, man, hungry. You guys got any food back there?" And he goes, "Hey, man, I got 2 burritos, 3 tacos. Nobody picked it up. It's yours." Food was still warm. And I looked at him and I said, "Really?" He said, "Don't even worry about it. You ain't got to pay for it." That's like $26 worth of food. I said, "You know what, man? Let me buy 2 drinks. I'll buy those 2 Dr. Peppers for my son and my wife. I might as well, at least I could buy some drinks from you." So I got all this dinner, basically, food, whatever, for $6. I jump in the truck. And my son, he's like, "Damn, Dad." He's like, "How'd that happen right now?" And I said, "Son, let that be a lesson. You can take the answer given to you, or you can change it." I could have walked in and I could have just said, "Damn, it's closed. All right, let's go get food somewhere else." But a closed mouth doesn't get fed. When it comes to investing and informing the public about what we're doing, you need to start talking. You want to tell your friends and family? No. You don't want to give an influence. You think maybe it's going to fall back on you, the onus on you. They're not going to learn. You don't have to do it that way. See, I put the cards in his table. I said, "Hey, man, you got anything back there?" It's like that. "Hey, do you want to learn something about investing? I'm not going to tell you about it, but I think you should go watch this show called Marantz Rantz. Just watch him, dude. Just watch him every day. Promise you. You're going to figure it out." You can lead people to this water. I'll make them drink it. That's what we're doing. Because you're going to drink it. It's not because it's like it's a cult, right? It's education. It's experience. I've lost enough money on the markets in my day to know how to walk through it, walk to it, be settled, settle down. Don't get too excited. Chill. You want to put on a space helmet, beat your chest, have a good time? It's all fun and games. Let me know when I sell. It's never going to happen. But speaking of selling, my portfolio on GameStop at the moment is right here. We're up 12%, and we're up at $25,373. So $25,373.24. And yeah, I'm up. Cost base of $24.74, up about $3 a share plus. So For everyone out there that doesn't understand how you get your money up or how it actually works and over time, what you do is you start with an amount. Take this advice if you want to, ladies and gents, about investing. I started with a small amount. And when I start my portfolio, I say to myself, how much can I put in? Oh, and you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, you did that with your sister. Yeah. Shoulder troll, smash the like button. There we go. She's living her best life. Can someone link on Discord the card top loader for PSA GameStop so I can buy it? You need to have the one with the flap on the top, not just the regular cut. It has to have the flap on top. The regular top loaders are like this, just plastic. Put tape on it so the card doesn't move out of it. But so just straight across. But you want the one with the flap on top, the little skinny one. It's ugly, but that's what you need. So you have to have a penny sleeve. So put your cards in the penny sleeve. Make sure you go ahead and buy. You can buy 100 penny sleeves. Like right here. Here's I don't even know who this is. TJ Watt. So you have a little plastic. You have to have one of these. Put the card in there, and then you're going to put that into one of the other top loaders. If you don't have one, GameStop's going to sell it to you for 25 cents. Guess what? I bought it for 25 cents. I would much rather pay 25 cents to GameStop than have them myself. Because I have top loaders. I have them, right? I have them all. But I use them for certain cards. Just for certain things that I've had over all the years, whatever I'm collecting. But, guys don't collect cards. They don't know. Just pay GameStop 25 cents, bro. We'll go that way. Thought you grabbed the bite. Yeah, I stay breaking down cardboard in the garage. That's cool. Bro, if you had any idea, Rachel gets like half a dozen packages a day minimum. Yeah, so my mother does that. I don't know about these guys. But GameStop first, I don't want to go to Amazon. No, I never do. I was so happy that they were talking about GameStop gift cards for gifts at work today. That is so cool, Sharon. Do that. Do that. I mean, I do it all the time. Amazon guarded PSA semi-rigid sleeves. Oh, okay, cool. I just go there because I can as the man. Here's the thing. I'm waiting for these cards to come back to me. I'll feel better. I was telling my son about the food thing, and he was tripping out. My son was like, how'd that happen right now, Dad? Got home, told my wife I paid $36 for it. Baby, I got you dinner. Don't worry. It only cost me $32. I'm good. No, I didn't lie to my wife. I told her the truth. I always do. Trust me. You want to feel good in life? Don't lie to your wife, man. Matter of fact, the best thing you could ever do is watch. You guys want to build trust with your wife? Not that my wife would ever go through my wallet or my phone. Never in her life has she ever gone through my wallet or my phone. Never in my life. You know what I do, though? I like this. Go, hey, babe. All you got to do is do this. She knows my code, my password. I went like this. Go here. Call up my son. Call my son. No, use my phone. Hey, bro, do you know how excited they get? They're like, yeah, this dude letting me touch his phone. Yeah, I'm letting you touch because I know what the hell I'm doing. I ain't got nothing in there. There ain't shit. It's like It's like if a dude stole my wallet. So? You stole my wallet? Shit. Bro, joke's on you. I'll be at the nightclub, put my wallet on the table. Swear to God, treat it like I'm a girl. They'll be like, hey, you want to dance? I'll be like, nope. Just sitting here watching the table full of wallets. That's what I'm doing. I can't dance with you. You ever seen the girls do that shit? You walk up to a girl and be like, hey, you want to dance? No, I'm here with my friends. No, I'm watching the purses. And I'm always like, always the ugly one at the table. Can you believe this? Rico, I can't keep taking these grenades for you, bro. I can't do this. Rick, come dance with this girl, man. I can't do it. And, you should see Reek. Reek's like this. Oh, you watching purses? Are you kidding? Puts his arm out. He puts all the purses on his arm. He walks to the floor, and he starts dancing with them all. Don't worry, girl. I got your purse right here with me. Don't worry about it. Yeah. You guys think I'm lying. You think I'm joking. I'm not. You should see this dude. This dude is ridiculous. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, my wife found Rico once on the dance floor. All her friends thought it was me. They were like, girl, your man's at this club grinding on this palm tree? I don't know what he's doing. And she was like, what are you talking about? They're like, he's right there. Look at him. He's in those bedazzled jeans and shit. He had on them rhinestone jeans and stuff. I swear to God, on the back pockets. And Reek was in there just getting it on the tree. And I'm at the bar like this. She's texting me, "Where are you?" I'm at the bar, babe. You're right. You're not right here humping this tree. That is not me. We're twins. What do you want me to do? That's it. I don't lie to my wife. However, I do leave some things out. Well, yeah, I don't know. I only shop at one store, bro. Always the fridge protecting the snack. Yeah, always the fridge protecting the snack. Hey, bro, that's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. If your best pickup line when you walk up to a girl, I would take you to the movies, but they won't let me take in no snacks. If that's your line, bro, get out of here. Serious. My entire family knows my codes too. Only password they don't know is the one for my shares. Well, that's my thumb. Bedazzled with the bell-bottom flares, muscle T-shirts is what I'm imagining. Who, Reek? Rico wear a regular T-shirt, but he'll roll up the sleeves, bro, and have the other undershirt under. So they have like a white shirt underneath it, and then just like that. It's like if he had a pack of cigarettes in his arm. You know, like back in the day, he used to fold it up and have a pack of cigarettes right there. He thought he was like Kaniki from Greece. Hey, yo, you know, hey, Rizzo, get another STD tomorrow, you know? That's Reek. So, Costco had 2 hours of toilet paper today. They never do that. Something is coming. You're ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous, dude. No, you should check out their dock. That's what you should do. They probably don't have room for it. But yeah. So I was at GameStop just this past day, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and all the packages came in. All the packages, and I love being there at that time when they're receiving all their inventory. And I'm just watching these employees get overwhelmed with packages, just overwhelmed. They're like, oh, man. And they hire seasonal help. And I talked to one guy in Palm Springs. It was his 3rd day, might have been his 4th day working for the company. Dude was so energetic. So I was like, where am I right now? Am I at Chick-fil-A? Am I in and out? This dude, hi, welcome to GameStop. Don't forget about our clearance products right there, 2 for 1. If you need any assistance, I'll be right here to help you. I was like, who the hell? I was looking around for a camera. I was like, is this dude getting a super U? I couldn't figure it out. And I told him, I said, bro, you are killing it, man. I am doing the best I can. It is my 4th day. I just got this job. And I was just like, yo, this guy's telling you his whole resume. Maybe he's looking for another one. Who knows? No, the kid was dynamite. He's a nice young kid. And he knew his shit. I bought cards from him. Any thoughts on NVIDIA buying more into Applied Digital? Applied Digital, Anthony Herrera, if you're not familiar, and I'm pretty sure Applied Digital, yes. So this is where round tripping comes involved, okay? Applied Digital, their largest shareholder is ARM. NVIDIA is one of the top 10 shareholders in ARM. But if it's not making a profit with its position into Applied Digital, well, they are now because NVIDIA just went and pumped them. NVIDIA just went and bought whatever ARM is invested in. And that's how they're propping up themselves, because they're invested into ARM. If you don't know how this is round tripping and or holding themselves up, this is a strategy from way, way back. But when one goes down, they all do. Or they will. I think they're just protecting their investment. I think they're protecting ARM by buying more Applied Digital. That's what I think. NVIDIA and ARM are the largest shareholders in Applied Digital. Let that sink in. Okay. To give you an example of what it's like AMC buying into Hycroft Mining. And when they bought into Hycroft Mining, it was with the agreement because Mudrick Capital is Hycroft Mining. Mudrick Capital gave money to AMC when they needed the money to float. That allowed the executives to get their bonuses. So you can imagine why the executives then in turn pumped Hycroft. But I've already proven this part on Connect the Dots. And not only did I prove that, I also proved that the CEO and chairman of the board of Hycroft Mining before Diane Garrett was the son of a Drexel Burnham, Drexel Lambert, and Drexel. What the hell? What are the words I'm looking for? Wow, Drexel Lambert. Look at this, guys. This is how fatigued I am. Man, when your mind's not working and you're like lethargic and you're out there, is that not crazy? Yeah, no, I'm with you, Jay. I just can't believe that my brain went like that. So Drexel, Burnham, and Lambert, one of their employees, his son, was the CEO and chairman of the board for Highcroft Mining. If you don't know who worked at Drexel, Josh Harris, Leon Black, Mark Rowan, Apollo. Who works at Apollo? Adam Aaron. It's all the same. It's private equity. So people have to know that. Welcome to the 40s. It's coming, boys. Yeah, so it's no different. Applied Digital is the same thing. It's not that it's going to produce any profits. Leon Black, I mean, come on, guys. The black hole gets even further. Adam Enron. Yeah, I think we're approaching the Enron Day type style. I really think it's like Cisco Systems. And I said this to you guys like a month back. I think NVIDIA is ahead of the curve, but you're going to have an adoption of AI. You're going to have applied strategies on AI, and then you'll have the golden age of AI. We're nowhere near it. We're so far removed from it. You still have to build it. It's the internet. It's the internet. It's 1995, and the production of the internet from Mosaic, where you could upload pictures online, all the way through to Yahoo Chat, where you can be in a chat room, and AOL connecting on different servers. But that's not the internet. That's not the power you see today. The power you see today is in front of you. We're broadband. We're live streaming in 4K. We build the internet every day with every video we upload, with every picture we post. We have our own creative platforms. You have your own Twitter, your own MySpace, your own Facebook, your own YouTube, your own TikTok. You build the internet every day. Every letter written in text on the internet was typed by someone. It took 8 billion people on this planet to build the internet into what it is today. So excuse me, if a couple of dudes that run a couple of companies and servers are building AI into what it is today and how it gets applied to you, it's going to take them decades to see a profit on what they're investing in, but they're all convinced they have the next thing. Well, guess what? You might have it, NVIDIA. You might have it today. But as you can see, there's a demand for Blackwell chips, and guess what they can't provide to you? They don't have it. So the backlog in chips, the backlogs in CPUs and GPUs, gaming's one sector. Oh my God, NVIDIA, the number one gaming, graphics card in the world. $3 billion. That's all the company makes off of gaming. Everything comes from the large language models. And for me personally, to see them renting out spaces and servers for X amount of dollars, the amount of power to infuse and use, nobody has the infrastructure yet. You're building roads that you can't drive on. It's going to take you decades, yet somebody's milking the profit today with impossible valuations. Impossible. Wait till Meta stops buying you and starts producing it themselves. Wait till Google does the same. Wait till Apple does the same. There are people not playing catch up. There are people playing coy. That's why I don't invest in NVIDIA. Everybody tells me I have to buy something. I have to buy Bitcoin. I have to buy NVIDIA. I have to buy the top of this market. And all I'm asking you is why? Like, why do I have to buy what you're telling me to buy? Why can't I buy what I love? Why can't I buy what I trust? Why can't I buy what I can explain? Peter Lynch. Peter Lynch tells you, one of the greatest investors of our lifetime, Peter Lynch tells you, if you can't explain it in 2 to 3 minutes, what's the point? Someone's not going to be able to understand it. Okay, it's not for everyone. But the most simplistic explanations, something like this. I want you to buy into a retail company with zero debt, makes a profit, has $5 million in the bank, and the CEO, chairman of the board, chief investment officer is a young man by the name of Ryan Cohen, who's a billionaire who invented Chewy. We'll go from there, but that's the starting blocks. I think I pretty much understand it. Don't worry. Compared to other retail companies, they're in 4th place on cash on hand, only behind Walmart, Costco, and Amazon. They're literally that big. Not only are they that big, their current ratio, assets versus liabilities, are 5x. Their book value is only 2x towards the market, towards the price of the stock. You're getting so much equity per share that you buy today, it dwarfs any other investment you might make. Outside of the S&P 500, guys, you want to know something that's crazy that people forget? And let me take down the chart for you, okay? Let me tell you guys something. Everybody out here is praising the Los Angeles Lakers. Everybody is giving the Los Angeles Lakers the biggest pat on the back because they drafted Dalton Connect out of Tennessee. And if you saw him during the tournament, the man was bombing on threes then. He was a baller then, and he's a baller now. He just hit 9 3-pointers the other night, 37 points, and he's a rookie. 18th draft pick, and 17 teams, whatever, passed up on him. Didn't matter. He's a guaranteed thing, but they wouldn't draft him for one reason. They said 23 years old is old. It's too old to be athletic. You need the 19-year-old prospect. You need the 20-year-old prospect, not the 23-year-old made man. What the hell is the problem with you, Wall Street? What's the problem with you, I guess, Meltdown? I've got a stock in a company right here that is a made man. Ryan Cohen, you would want him invested into your company, walking in with his billions of dollars every day of the week. But because he's at GameStop and they short it, because he's at GameStop and you can't explain it, and when somebody does explain it, you just dismiss it as it's a Reddit stock or it's a pump. Take away the pump. Take away the pump. Keep the pump with you. Leave me the fundamentals. Leave me where the stock was and where it is today. Is $29 a pump? Am I missing something? Is Roaring Kitty making videos and memes right now? Or is this just the organic growth of what it was and what it should be? But the metrics don't matter. They don't make sense, Rantz. Yeah, neither does NVIDIA. Neither does Tesla. But people buy it anyway. People buy it anyway because you know what value is? The same thing with Bitcoin. Do me a favor. Just answer me this question, Wall Street. What were Bitcoin's earnings this week? What was the revenue on Bitcoin this month? What was the CEO's name for Bitcoin this year? Show me the prospectus for Bitcoin this century. There's life behind this stock. There's info, there's wealth, there's money, there's value. And we can explain it, we can show it, we can prove it. But they'd rather dismiss it. They'd rather dismiss it because they're told to. They're following a guideline. Los Angeles Lakers have the steal of the draft. They drafted a kid that everyone said, you know what, he's great, he's going to ball out, but he doesn't have the measurables. GameStop is still the stock market. It has everything you want. But the measurables that you measure, value, growth, you're grading it wrong. That's all I'm telling you. Been right for 4 years. I'll be right for 4 more. I'm getting tacos. I immediately thought of Marantz. Wicked Sounds, I don't know what's for dinner tonight. My wife told me it's something great. Sharon and Incan, there you go. Baby, what's for dinner? You said, I'm not hungry, Mom. I just want to know what's for dinner. You said it's a surprise. You know I don't smoke lots of tinfoil, But I did wake up thinking that there was Thanksgiving theme to Ryan Cohen's book. Bro, I will throw away every book. I'll throw away all those kid books, bro. Stop it. Tell Muggsy Bogues about measurables. Bro, Muggsy was different. Tyron was different. Played on the greatest basketball team ever in high school. And yes, he was absolutely different. Muggsy was it, bro. He's the truth. Anyway, I'm going to get up out of here, guys. I've been live for an hour longer than I wanted to be. Remember those days where I say there's some days you just don't want to wake up, you just don't want to go live? You're tired, you're exhausted. Today's one of those days. I was not feeling it. I have been full on food all day. I've been fat all day. I'm just fat. I'm a fat person right now, and I'm not happy with myself. But I have to find the energy to get in front of you guys. Beef stroganoff, babe? Damn, mama knew what I was asking for. But man, we're about to have a fight, bro. Anyway, I got to go ahead and change it up, guys. I got to get to bed soon. I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support of the channel. Did well today again. Tons of views, tons of leadership coming through, and the repeat offenders. So thanks so much, guys. We'll get some more updates throughout the week, hopefully. Tomorrow's a Friday, right? I mean, it's the end of the week. Stock can fall down to $26. Wouldn't matter to me. We're always up. It's always green. It's always Moas every day. Have a great night, guys. Thanks so much for everything. I appreciate you. And just remember what you have. You got the one stock they don't want you to have. It's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll be here tomorrow, millionaires. You know I will. Peace.
Yeah, come in to your girl, it's unlikely. Text thread getting a little spicy. Telling me I ain't shit with girl, I might be. Yeah, but you know I always kept it real. Stacking paper till it's on nil. Reaching for you, trying to get a feel for you. Later with you in the phone ring. 2 a.m. baby girl, you know why she calling. Should've put my phone on do not disturb. Edge of the bed, you not saying a word. Know you wanna leave, I'm hoping you stay. I know deep inside I'm good either way. Will you put you through what I went through? And it ain't fair, I'm ashamed, yeah. Cause my heart broke and it fell down a dark hole, and it stayed there. Now it's on me to do the right thing, but I can't, girl, cause I'm too hurt. And the pain that she caused made me do worse. And the pain that she caused made me do worse. Come into your girl, it's unlikely. Text thread getting a little spicy. Telling me I ain't shit with girl, I might be. Yeah, come into your girl, it's unlikely. Text thread getting a little spicy. Telling me I ain't shit with girl, I might be. Yeah, might be the player that you said that I am. Might be the guy that's gonna go and pretend that he really like you just to get in your pants. Give you my heart, I ain't taking a chance. Know you really wish you could get in my head. Think a lot of things that my lips never said. Reminiscing about all those nights in the bed. Will you come into your girl, it's unlikely. Text thread getting a little spicy. Telling me I ain't shit with girl, I might be. Yeah, come into your girl, it's unlikely. Text thread getting a little spicy. Telling me I ain't shit with girl, I might be.